What's going on, guys? Welcome to the 5th official episode of the Kage Summit. I'm joined with my co-hosts, Mason and Jack.
Hello, boys.
And we are here today, joined by Ethan Wise. How you doing, baby?
Oh, I'm doing great, bro.
You doing great? How's your day, baby?
Oh, pretty average. Didn't do a whole lot. Got a quick lift in after school.
Quick lift? How's football going? Or off season, actually.
I mean, it's going.
You missing it?
A little bit today. Found a button in my teacher's room. Felt pretty good to see.
I bet you're not missing the conditioning and constant pain now, I'll tell you what.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better when Friday nights roll around,
Oh, yeah?
Get a nice crowd hype going.
Nice, yeah, nice. So, Fiza was talking about that, like how, like, you guys, like, look into, like, the student section, just get hyped.
Oh, yeah. Especially running out of the tunnel, by far the best part.
Dude.
What are you most likely looking for whenever you're running out of the tunnel? Like people up in the stands?
Nah,
or just...
Are you fucking
100%. We're locked in, I mean, when we run out of that tunnel, it's wartime.
Time to kill, baby.
If you're not wearing the blue or the white jersey, you're getting rocked.
You're getting laid on your ass, pretty much.
I mean, pretty much. How's your knee, by the way? He said he tore it. Like, we were just walking down the hallway. I remember we were in lunch, and he's like, "Oh, dude, I hate my life," because he had the thing earlier in the morning. He's like, "Dude, I'm so sore right now." We were walking to algebra, and he was like, "Oh, I think I just tore my ACL."
the old tendons in the knee like to walk up every now and then. Took a couple nice diving hits there during the season, All
right. Well, if you guys know Ethan, you know he's had some misfortune recently. And that has to do with his old truck. You want to tell the story about that, Ethan?
All right. So, you see now, there's an old road at my farm. An old gravel road. Don't get much of those around here. So, got to get your fix in, out driving around. Just kind of letting her eat.
Nice.
There's a creek that runs across this old road.
Oh. You gotta get adjusted for this.
Hey, I want to move it better.
Oh, shit.
You good?
There we go. Might be a little loud.
You good?
So, there's an old creek that runs across this road, and on the one side, it's good. I made it fine. I was chilling. On the other side, where people have been spinning, trying to come out, because it kind of comes out onto this bank, you got to go up, and I could see, ain't everybody can drive a Ram. So they got to spin a little bit, and they dug it out a little bit, and I didn't see it because the water was murky. Took a nice splash down in the creek, water clear up over the cab.
Like you were that deep in the creek?
No, it was just from the splash. The splash, the deepest part we were in was probably up over the tires, maybe.
That's still pretty deep,
bro. Especially because your truck's
really elevated.
Huge,
yeah, it's lifted, but I wouldn't say clear up over the tires, maybe like 3/4 of the way. And
still, he's out there.
It splashed a nice wave of water right up in the air filter. Blocked up the engine, threw a nice rod through the engine block.
So, what happened when did you realize, it was done?
I thought that I got water in my starter. So I thought, new starter, we'll be chilling. So we got the truck up out of there, and we called it a regular tow truck, not a couple... we had to redneckify the situation. We called the tow truck once we got it back to my farmhouse, and they took it to the dealership. And the next day, I get a text from my mom. Catastrophic engine failure.
Oh.
Massive hole in engine block.
Oh, my God, bro.
From just being in that creek with the water?
Yeah. It splashed it up in your air filter, and the air filter sucked the water down in the engine block. And the motor runs on compression, so liquids can't compress.
It was game time. So it was game time.
And it threw a piston rod right through the engine block.
Oh my God, bro!
They said it was a hole about yay big.
God, I didn't know it was that bad, bro.
Did you drive back, or did you just have one of your friends
Oh no, my mom came down.
Wait, from Lewis Center?
Yeah.
Whoa.
She had a
2.5 hour drive.
She was pissed then.
A little bit.
So was the car cold? Were you guys chilling in the car? Cause you have people in your car, right?
Yeah, the battery still worked and everything.
You could still drive?
No.
As
soon as I went to bump the keys.
Oh, that's why you thought the starter was broke.
Yeah, because you went to go take a piss, right? After you turned it off, because you said people were in his car. He's like, people there complaining it's a little too hot in there, so he pulled over. He took a piss, right?
Opened my door, shut the motor off. Mess with him, make him cold. Went to go turn it back on. She never fired.
So how much is this costing?
It's hard. I don't know right now. I'm hoping to get a nice bill from insurance with a deductible.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's the hope right now.
So what are you driving right now then?
I got my mom's car because she's out of town.
Hey, that's no gas.
So you're gonna
No
have to get a ride or take the bus to school when
Yeah,
she's
next
back.
week. I mean, my man Fiesel's been hooking me up,
Feesel's about to hook him up, yeah.
taking me everywhere, but
Once that's fixed, you gotta install that train horn then.
yeah.
Make it
Oh yeah, that's right.
The funny part was I actually went down there because I had plans on installing it. I was gonna install it. This happened at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So like,
Was it fucking cold or something?
it was like 20 degrees.
Oh,
What about the people in your car? Where did they go? They just get picked up or something? Or they...
Yeah, we called a buddy and he picked us all up, and I called my other buddy. He's got another buddy.
Some buddies, baby.
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
buddies.
got a friend.
Hey, I mean, connections work sometimes. And he's got this Cummins turbo diesel Ram 5-stage tuner. I mean, she's mint.
Oh,
She's
yeah?
mint, pulling her up out. And we loaded it onto a trailer with another truck and a chain.
Jesus.
Wait, so one of your friends brought over a trailer for you to get it back onto the back of the trailer, and just so you could take it back
See,
to the
bro,
farmhouse?
if that happened to us, like, we would not have the connections to fucking...
I would not
be
know what
calling-
to do.
Yeah,
I'd have to call AAA.
yeah, AAA or something. But AAA...
I mean, now I have AAA.
Nice. Nice.
You and Fiesel are like the only two people with trucks that we know, pretty much. So we'd have to call you guys.
Well, don't call me for calling.
So you're saying like you got like buddies and like connections for a bunch
yeah.
of shit. Do you have like certain guys that you like hunt with? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've got groups.
You got groups.
I've got a riding around group, extracurricular activities group, and I've got the hunting buddies. And I mean, I've known this kid for I've probably been hunting with him for 5 years now.
You guys compete like for like best shot or like biggest
100%.
game or something like that.
Headshots 20 points.
They got a whole scoring
They
system.
got some points. You guys like keep like a little like a golf thing like.
We don't go that far in depth, but you always got to have a little competition when you're hunting.
I respect it, dude. I want to hunt. I want to like. Yeah, dude. I don't know. That'd be pretty sick.
Hey, once I move out and everything, just hit me up.
Oh.
I can come fix it.
Oh no.
I don't know why they fall off so much, but
Well, they're fixing this.
I can probably out here.
Here, you want me to get a timestamp?
No, I can. It'll be fine.
Alright.
Early
You'll
on. Yeah, I don't know why these motherfuckers fell off.
I think it's because the table.
Is that turner?
Yeah,
I'll say, is that your lock or your turner?
that's the.
Alright.
All right, we're back, baby.
A little bit of difficulties.
So wait, what were we talking? We're talking about you got point system going, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You winning that game?
No. This year was a little bit of a rough year. I got the short end of the stick a couple times.
You got a big
Yeah,
buck,
your
didn't you?
Instagram.
Yeah. Surprisingly, that was the only deer I killed.
Wait, what? This season you only killed one deer. How long were you out there for?
Oh, I probably hunted about a week, 7 days.
How long's the season though? Because I know it's actually pretty short.
I mean, there's multiple seasons. You start off with youth season, which is where I killed my buck, and then you go into regular season, which is a week long. Youth season's a weekend. Then you got an extra extension weekend after regular deer season, and then you got muzzleloader season, which is 4 days.
Then you got illegal season, but we don't talk about that.
The game warden.
Hey,
What's your favorite thing to hunt?
deer.
Deer.
Deer or turkeys? Turkeys are fun.
Did you kill any other things besides
turkey.
deer?
Bunnies? Or any rabbits?
I mean, if you want to call them bunnies. Yeah, do a little rabbit hunting, every once in a while. They're harder to hunt, though, because without a dog. And something I've actually started.
shit.
My buddy bought a raccoon dog. So we've been going out hunting coons out of trees and
Oh shit, dude! Dogs are sick. Like the ones that know how to like know what they're doing with hunting. Like if you're like shooting like birds or something, they'll go like you just snag that bird, bring it back to you.
stuff. Me and my dad, he worked, before he retired, he worked with this guy who had a pheasant dog. Have you guys ever seen a pheasant? I mean, they're a solid bird.
Oh
They're not-
yeah.
They're not as big as turkeys, but they're bigger than doves and stuff.
Yeah.
And we went to this place called Holly Hills Pheasant Reserve, and they got a bunch of these fields, and they just take these pheasants and throw them out in the fields. You gotta find them.
It's awesome.
You gotta find them. Is it like enclosed?
No.
No.
Like if the birds get away, they're gone.
Does it ever get boring on the farm?
No. I mean, I always get into something. I'm tearing stuff up, fixing stuff.
I bet whenever you're all the way out there, there's so much stuff to do. Hunting and just fixing shit up.
I could leave at the morning time, not come back for 3-4 days.
Because you got like 8 acres, right?
88 acres.
88.
Jesus
Yes.
Christ. How many like miles is that? Like, put that. You
don't
don't know.
I ain't
That's
no
a lot.
mathematician.
That's a lot of miles, baby. That's a lot of miles.
What's like the biggest deer that you've shot?
No, the one I shot this year, 10-pointer.
Is that the one where you were on Instagram and you like were holding up its
Yeah,
antlers?
getting its rack mounted.
Wait, have we eaten that deer yet?
Yeah.
I probably have.
The
I've
deer
had a lot of
jerky-
deer jerky.
Dude,
That was
that
really
deer
nice.
jerky slaps, bro. He just comes in, he's like,
Boys, I got the deer jerky.
What can I say?
I like the pepper. I like a
Yeah.
little bit of like the pepper jack, or like I like the spicier.
The
kinds.
perfect
like that.
seasoning, dude.
Yeah, dude, your dad, Tom, bro. Tom's making the jerky, bro.
Tom's a chef.
Tom's chefing it up. That's true.
I mean, he can cook some stuff. Let me tell you.
You
Is
guys
he a
like
grill
use the
master?
smoker for
Is
that?
he grill? You grill out?
Oh yeah. Actually, one time I thought I'd pull an old Tom and become a grill master myself.
Oh yeah.
And where my farmhouse is, it's got a pretty big porch on it and stuff.
Yeah.
And the grill it sits right up against the siding of a house.
Mm-hmm.
So I pulled it out a little bit. Didn't want nothing to catch on fire. I thought, and someone left a little juice on the rack of the grill and shut the lid. So I mean, it was throwing flames out the back of the grill, lit the house on fire.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Were you freaking out? You're like,
Yeah.
oh, mom! You're like, oh shit!
The siding was blackened.
Nice. Hey, good. It's a little bit of
Little
texture,
char.
a
Little
little
char.
texture. Dude.
yeah, was that meat toast?
Oh no, the meat was fine.
Hey,
Still on
Yeah.
You were still cooking it up?
Oh, 100%. You can't let that go.
All right. Does your dad? I bet your dad cooks some like mean ribs. Or is
I
he
don't think
not?
I don't think he's ever cooked ribs for me.
Whoa,
His burgers are where it's at.
dude! I could. Yeah,
His
Burgers
yeah,
are so nice.
Burgers are his specialty.
nice, dude. Like, I don't know. Like, where does he get the meat? Like, what? All right,
I heard a farm.
Yeah, I mean, that's, are you? What kind of farm? What kind of animals do you have on your farm?
We have beef cows.
Oh, beef.
100% beef cows.
So
cow.
there it is, bro. That has to be fresh as.
Dude, tell the story about that one who went like rogue on you.
Oh, and ran me over?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So, my grandpa got the idea one day we're going to sell these 2 old cows before they sick and die on us. We'll stick them on someone else.
Oh, that's smart.
Gotta make some money.
Put the blame on someone else.
And so this one cow, we had already shipped it off. It's sold. We were getting ready to put the other one in. And it went to get up on the trailer and it broke its head.
Oh,
So-
So the cow, when it gets injured, gets pissed off. Real bad. So it tore up everything in the barn, got out.
How is it running if its hips broke?
Well, this is probably freaking
they're
out. It's like
adrenaline.
flailing.
They are
generally
tanks.
pretty much.
I mean, you got a 1400 beast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, when they get injured, it's over for you.
Don't you also have to like kill them if they break any bones?
Yeah, they're not going to make it. And so I was sitting up by the gate because my grandpa said, just turn it out. It's causing too much damage. And so I turned my back to open up the gate, and I'm messing with the chain. Chains, they're stupid. I can't stand our chains on our farm, which is why I replaced them after this. They're too short for the gates or whatever. And next thing I know, I hear my grandpa yell, "Look out, jump the gate." And my first intention is like, is he talking to me? And I turn around and I mean this a big old girl's running right at me. It's beelining right for me and I'm like, here we go, I'm going for a ride. I tried to hop up on the gate and it hooked its head up under my crotch.
Oh shit, dude!
It took me for a nice ride.
What were the injuries?
Bruised ribs. Oh, I was hurting.
So, because you got slammed up against that fence?
I got slammed on the ground.
You got to waddle into the house.
Yeah. It's not easy to pick up a 235-pound man.
Yeah, and
it did.
like a rag doll.
Yeah. My dad said he looked up at me and he saw me 5 feet off the ground.
Best size you've ever been up.
Yeah, honestly. And so it ran me clear over. I waddled back to the house. It's still in the barn lot. My grandpa goes, you know what? I hate to do this, but it's time. I'm like, I'm one step ahead of you. I've already got a shotgun in my hand, the slug loaded. I'm ready to go. This thing's gonna pay. So we get cornered in the barn, and Fiesel's brother was there with my brother. So me and my dad go trotting out there, and the barn bottom where it was in, concrete blocks, about like this basement. So we walk in there. I don't know if you know this or not, but it sounded like the ricochet off concrete.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't pay no attention to that.
Oh, shit.
We were both pissed off, ready to go. So I'm walking in here, my dad's explaining where to aim and stuff, and I've got the gun barrel resting up on this wood thing. And I pull up, bam! I couldn't hear for 3 hours.
He got concussed, bro. He concussed himself.
Could not hear. I walked out of the barn with, if you ever shot a gun without ear protection, you fumble with your ears, your hearing comes back. Nah.
Nope.
Not happening. Could not hear.
Were you like, fuck that cow? And like, you're like, alright, I don't give a shit that my hearing's fucked. I'm just pissed at this guy.
Yeah,
Like, that what you
didn't
thinking?
think about it. Like, we're just like, this cow's gotta go. We're done messing with
Was your
it.
dad fucked too?
Oh, yeah. I mean, both of us walked out. You know, we're doing the old stumble, one eye open, both trying to clean out our ears.
Not working.
Yeah. The best part of the story, based on Fiesel's brother's interpretation, to pull a cow out of the barn, you can't drag it. You know, 1,400 pounds laying on the ground. I don't know too many people that can drag that.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight, yeah.
So we hooked a chain around its neck and hooked it to my tractor.
Oh my god.
And as Fiesel's brother says, it turned from a cow to a giraffe real quick.
Oh my
When
god.
I pulled it out, it got stuck on the concrete or something, and it unlatched its neck bones. Stretched the skin.
Oh my god, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's
It's nasty.
I didn't just get fully decapitated. It's just
It was
like
probably this
stuck.
close.
You ever tried to cut leather?
That is true. I had never thought about that.
So we took it up on the hill, caught a guy, and he came and buried it for us. So.
You guys didn't eat it?
Nah,
Why? You
it was
pissed?
sick.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, so
Missed
like,
out on that part.
you saying like it's like, is there any like bullets that won't like penetrate it?
Yeah.
Like, what's the minimum?
A 22, you'll be lucky. You might take a couple shots. Basically, on a
penetrate.
cow's skull, have you ever seen the front of a cow's face, how it's kind of slanted?
Yeah.
Well, you go from the top right of its forehead down to its eye socket, and the top left of the forehead to the other eye socket, and you draw an X, and you aim right for the middle of the X, and that's the softest spot of the skull. So, you know,
So that's what you gotta aim for?
20 gauge slug, I could have hit it anywhere, and it would have dropped.
That's facts, yeah.
The sound it made when it dropped before I lost my hearing, that was funny.
Oh my god.
I mean, it sounded like a ton of bricks just whoop.
You're like, fuck you, cow.
I mean, pretty much.
Do you ever get like emotionally attached to any of the cows?
Uh-huh. I mean, I learned from a young age, don't name them. You're just
Yeah.
going to say, don't name them.
Did you name them as a kid? Mm-hmm. That's once you name it, it's over.
Yeah.
Like literally anything, really.
Yeah.
Like it could be fucking like a stuffed animal. And if it's just like some like random teddy bear you have in your room, but if you give it like some sick ass name, if you give it some like,
it's going to be
yeah,
with you for a while.
Well, I bet if you name this one, you still won't care since it lived you like
No.
5 years.
It hurt.
could have been named Ethan Wise.
No, I would have done about just about anything to get rid of it. Whether I had to hook it with a lasso and pull it out, or...
Damn.
I mean, I still have PTSD from that moment.
From the sound?
No.
Or like,
the
oh,
feeling of getting...
lifted 10 years in the air.
I've played football all my life, and I've never been hit like that.
Dude, this kid, speaking of football, this kid has CTE 100%. Listen to this, bro. He was literally like, yeah, me and DeMarzo were we were looking up the symptoms of CTE, and I swear, I have 5 of them. Memory loss, confusion, and I don't remember the other ones. That's some CTE, bro. Linemen get destroyed. You're only in high school, too, bro. Imagine what, like, these NFL...
I'm only a junior.
Exactly.
So, I mean, we got a whole nother season.
We got a Berlin game coming up.
Ooh.
You better give CTE there.
All I'm saying is, you might want to come out to that one. Could be a fun one to watch.
Is that gonna be a homecoming? Is that the homecoming?
Yeah, it's a
game?
homecoming game.
Ooh, dude, that game's gonna be so hype.
It's gonna be packed.
I didn't go to one game this season.
Listen, if there's a game to go to, it's the Berlin game.
Berlin.
I don't know.
Because Liberty is good.
Yeah,
It was fun.
I mean,
we didn't even play Liberty this year.
Really?
Seriously?
Well,
What the hell? I know, but our conference
we did-
switches.
our
Our conference.
reconference.
Yeah.
that's right.
Berlin's our. Dude, wait, that sucks, low key.
Yeah, after
Not one last time.
what they did to us this year, kind of
Fuck
sucked.
'em.
What, they slapped you guys?
No, dude, it was close.
It
Like
was real close.
we were this close to winning, and then they bombed the ball down. Like, dude, it was crazy. We were so close to winning that game. It was tough.
Don't they have that one like crazy guy on there, or is that Orange?
I think you're thinking of.
They both
I think you
used
think
to
of
have
Zach Harrison,
Zach Harrison.
who plays at Ohio State now.
He went
Yeah,
to
I think that's what.
Yeah, he went to
I think
Orange.
that's what I
Yeah.
was thinking about there.
Never shook his hand.
You never shook his hand. Did anyone?
Oh yeah,
You just didn't? Did you have to block him?
no, he's 2 years older than us.
Oh yeah, that's right.
After we
Beat him.
sophomore year, we beat him.
I left at halftime at that game.
That was a good game.
I wish I kind of stayed. I kind
Yeah.
of wish I stayed.
After we beat him, we started a dog pile on the block out and stuff.
Oh,
And so he started crying over there, and I'm like, you know what? If you can't accept defeat, I ain't shaking your hand. I don't care if you go in the NFL.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
I stared him in the eyes and walked away. I mean, it was like that,
Dude,
staring him in the eyes.
That's when one of our players rung the
ring the bell, baby.
Yeah,
Oh, did you guys get in trouble for that?
he did. Or did you all get in trouble for it?
Not all of us, but
Did you guys have to get? Did you guys run because of that?
Yeah.
no, not really.
Everyone
Soul
in the
didn't care.
stands were prepared to get out onto the field.
Dude,
If they rang our bell.
Luke-
we were all talking about.
Yeah,
We're like,
yeah,
if they ring the bell, we're all running
This
out
year,
there.
when they created that stupid little tunnel when we were exiting, that was the closest I've ever been to hitting a stand.
Hitting the student
bystander.
section. Wait, are you guys playing Orange this year?
Yeah.
Okay, at least we're playing Orange. At least
We'll
we're
be
playing.
at their place. There might be a little bad
Dude,
blood for that
Luke
one. too.
Luke Little was telling me that he was in the student section. He was like telling me, bro, when that kid rang the student section, or like he rang the bell, there was like 30 people like ready to beat his ass,
Yeah,
and then he had to get like carried out by like a bunch of cops or
Oh
something
yeah,
like that.
I walked out behind him. We were going over there, and you could hear the people yelling. He wore number 9.
Yeah,
Where's number 9? Where's number 9?
dude, he was about to get
Back
destroyed.
then, we had our running back coach was 6'8", about 350. I mean, a tank. He's got him around here.
Was he?
Cops here and here and here and here, and a cop leading out in front.
Jesus.
Dude,
Yeah,
that-
get escorted.
We got escorted to the locker room, to the buses, and our buses got escorted out of the high school.
Just
By
because of,
cop-
like,
by cop
history
cars?
and stuff.
Just because that we rang their bell and people were saying they're going to jump us and stuff.
They also said he flipped him off, but he never did. He
No.
just shushed him, right? He shushed
He gave him a thumbs up
Oh,
as
thumbs
he ran
up.
by, and their principal didn't like that too much.
Who was that? Who run that? Why does it matter?
I mean,
He's graduated.
yeah, I guess.
It was old Groovy.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Grub.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. I mean, he got kicked off the team, right?
No.
Oh, really? I thought he got
He
kicked
got
off.
suspended.
Or
For the rest of the
suspended,
season,
yeah.
His money was probably worth it.
Was Solus pissed?
but yeah.
Damn, it's a tasteless move a little bit.
Like, if the whole team would have done it because their student section ran ours the year before, if our whole team would have done it,
It would have been something. Dude, what are they going to do? Fight the whole football
Yeah.
team, bro?
I mean, we got helmets, you guys got fists.
Yeah.
That's one I learned, never take your helmet off during a football fight.
Yeah.
No, you need that protection.
Yeah.
Dude,
Someone cranks you in the helmet, it might ring your bell, but you're back into it.
and their fist is broken, too,
Yeah.
probably.
I mean, that's why linemen wear gloves.
Have you gotten into like a fist fight?
Not during the game.
Easy.
I got into a couple shoving matches and stuff, but the rest spit us apart.
That's just
going
going
to
to happen, though. It
Kaufman was funny.
was funny.
Yeah, we ran I think it was a 600 rollout pass. So that's where our whole O-line moves to the right. And after he
probably a
threw
fun
it and
protocol.
everything, this nose guard, I hit him a couple times, whatever. He rolled me after the play. I got pictures of it on my phone. And Toby Wilson, our center, comes out of nowhere, knocks this kid clear out.
Oh, my God.
I mean, just destroys him.
Toby saw you got rolled.
Yeah, he saw me get hit. He rolls this kid.
Okay, but, like, I know you guys get hyped for those, like, rollout plays. Like, there's no way, like, those, like, special plays. Dude, Do you guys run any like whack formations, like where the line, like some monster, you know what like a monster formation is in like Madden? Like where the fucking line is on like the other side of the field.
Our 2-point conversions. I'm not going to give up too many details, but we have a couple trick plays.
Have they ever worked? Have you ran one successfully?
So right here is we've ran them successfully. You can see me. That big white kid's hitting me.
Yeah.
And there comes Toby.
Toby's coming, bro. Yeah.
So the big white dude's hitting me. All right?
Yeah.
And here, Hawkeyes and Toby's coming through.
He's locked in, dude. He hasn't locked down.
He rolls this kid. And then...
Dude, you linemen have a special bond, bro. It's actually crazy.
It's brotherhood.
Yeah, for real.
And then that's us. There's me, or there's Toby, and you can see my helmet. And that's old DeMarzo trying to hold me and Toby back. And the ref's coming into there. I mean, we're screaming at each other at this point.
What was your favorite game of any football game in your life?
That's awesome.
Definitely this year, Troy.
Troy?
They were talking.
Oh, yeah?
Was that the one you guys were supposed to lose in the playoffs?
Yeah, the first round, and we beat them 42-0.
Yeah, and then you guys won. You guys won the second round, too?
Yeah, Anthony Wayne.
Dude. You guys were the, like, Cinderella team.
Yeah. We were coming, and then we ran into a nice Catholic school.
Yeah. Dude, those recruiting schools.
Yeah, they do recruit people. That's so stupid.
They recruit for volleyball, too. It is the worst thing ever, bro. It is so frustrating. Because what are you supposed to fucking do about it? It's a bunch of public school kids.
You got dudes like, I'm 6'1". And when I got to look up at the dude across from me, it's not good.
It's a little intimidating. Did you guys get run on them or like run up by them? Or like was it like a pretty
We hung with them for we were down 2 touchdowns at halftime.
It's not bad. I mean,
we were planning on a comeback.
They're a really good team.
Our first drive, we drove right down the field and scored on them.
Oh yeah, I remember From telling me.
Yeah, I think we watched Astoria Rivals in class. Wasn't that it?
Yeah, probably. I don't know if we watched TCC because we lost.
How far do you guys think he'll go this year? Same distance?
I
know you told me you were going for that other patch.
I mean, when I'm playing quarterback, we'll go pretty far.
Hey, we could use one. We don't have one. Yeah. So, I mean, our projections, of course, state championship.
Yeah.
That's what we're shooting for. That's what we're
got to
shoot
shoot for it every year.
But, I mean, LaSalle, they're pretty good.
Pretty good, yeah.
That's going to be a fun one if we make it that far.
Dude.
Yeah.
Odds don't have to be in your favor. Just like whenever you played that one school and you beat them for the first playoff.
Oh, yeah, Troy. We weren't supposed to win against Anthony Wayne either.
Yeah.
What was the Troy people? What were they saying?
Oh, boy. So, I don't know if you saw the start of the Troy game, but we kicked it off to them. They took a 73-yard run to the house.
Yeah.
And then we came back. They kicked it off to us. Jace Middleton fumbles the ball. They recover and kick a field goal. So we're down 10-0, and it's only been about 2 minutes playing.
Oh, boy.
And so our O-line, we're getting mad. So we come out there for our first drive, and, I mean, I think for the game, we had over 200 yards of rushing. Because the Toledo Blaze newspaper, I hope someone sees this from their newspaper, because they were talking all week long about how we weren't going to win. Troy was going to beat us. Troy's already looking ahead to Anthony Wayne and stuff.
That's awesome.
Olin Tangi can't run the ball. They're going to have to stop our passing offense only.
Bro.
That's wrong.
Our coaches pushed us to us. Our O-line hitting sled every day.
Were you guys working?
Matter. Oh, yeah.
Was it like a shitty grind, or was it like you fucking focused?
We were focused. Like, if we were to play anybody with that mentality, we'd win.
Yeah. That's what a lot of, winning and losing is in
You got to turn that shit into fuel, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
It was diesel.
It was diesel.
So we get out there and we drive down them. We're down 10-7, and they go, "It's all right. They're trash. They're trash." First drive we keep our mouth shut. I say nothing. Couple drives, go by. It's 21-10. We're up. We're going into halftime. We need the ball. The only time that we did not run a play, we need it. The only time we didn't score on a drive, we need it. Never punted, nothing. We took a knee, and they hit me and Fiesel. They flew off the ball and hit me and Fiesel.
Oh, that's
so me and Fiesel we're chatting. I mean,
we're having
this. They had this linebacker, number 43. I mean, he was husky. He was he shouldn't have been playing linebacker. He was a husky brother. And so he comes up and, we're chatting back and forth. They're calling us trash, and we're saying, you guys are down 21-10 to the second to last ranked team in the division. Yeah, we go into the halftime. We're all fueled. Got the old smelling salts out. Our brains are wired.
This is smells sauce.
So
time.
we come back out, and our first drive, we drive down and score 28-10. They're still calling us trash. And we're like, you guys are losing to a 5-5 football team. How do you feel? How do you feel right now?
You guys are renting space in their fucking domes,
Oh,
bro.
dude, their field, ours. That's Olentangy High School's field. Grass and all.
You guys
no
got,
turf.
Oh
grass.
yeah, that was a grass field, dude.
Polo Baker Mayfield.
Was it like harder to play on grass?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we prepared for it. We went out and bought these. I don't even remember how long they were. As long as cleats you could that were legal for football.
Yeah.
We went out and got them and were practicing in them and stuff. They slipped more times than we did.
Damn.
And they played on grass.
That's just. Wait, were you guys just like? Did you guys decide to do that, or did your coaches tell you to do
Our
that?
coaches have told us to do it, especially for our linemen, because
Oh yeah, 'cause
we're
you gotta
pushing
get
dudes.
in
We
the
gotta
ground.
hang in.
Bro, your quad's got to be jacked, bro. There's no way.
They're either jacked or flamed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they were hurting.
Do you use metal cleats?
No, they're illegal.
Yeah.
I would.
You
When
can step
when
on
can you
dudes'
even
toes,
ever
bro.
use them?
Yeah, I think
Practice.
You're not supposed to have them on turf.
Yeah.
They could.
So,
That would tear
grass
up the
fields,
turf,
yeah.
right?
I mean, track uses them and stuff, but
Damn, bro. That's so sick. Like, whenever we, when we were playing Moeller, our freshman year, another school that
recruiting, that is its finest.
they were, dude, I remember Moeller had the state player of the year at middle, and his brother, who was like another qualified state player of the year, who was another middle, and they were talking so much shit, just cause like, Olentangy, we weren't supposed to be in states. Like, come on.
That's how we were. We weren't supposed to make playoffs.
I mean, and like, I just remember we came out that first set. Like, I mean, me like we dressed like me, Kaylor, Max, and Mason. We dressed like we didn't play because we had like 12 seniors on the team. But like,
And they were all
dude,
good.
we came out with so much heart, and like we brought it to him the first set. I remember Eric Gossett. He was like he passed the net when we switched out. He's like, "Hey, Moeller ain't shit, baby." We were talking all this shit, and then like, and then this is when it started to fucking turn around, bro. It's like we were winning like 28 to we were winning no, it was tied 28-28, and then we lost on some or they didn't call it net call, and it was 29-28. We lost on the next point. It was like 30 to fucking 28, which is like it goes to 25, so that's like a long set. We were killed, bro. Like it's so hard to like.
Yeah.
Dude, the good teams
We ran out of steam.
Exactly. Like
That was
when
our
you
freshman.
when you're killed,
No, that was our sophomore year.
when you get killed mentally, it's worse than being tired physically, bro.
Yeah, because you just can't get anything going.
Well, if you can get in the other team's head, you know
Exactly.
you're winning.
And we were getting in their head. If we would have kept the pressure on them, we could have won that game.
The
But
two
we gave
teams-
up after that second set.
The two teams' chirps that really got into our heads were Orange and Westerville Central.
I feel like Orange.
You guys
gets
just
Orange
getting
talks a
pissed.
lot of
Orange,
shit
Orange,
in every sport.
every sport, bro.
Whenever we'd
Their
run a run
student
play and
section
they'd stop us for like a
talks
yard or two, whole team, no play, no yards. Y'all trash.
The refs just let that happen?
Oh, yeah.
The refs
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
say anything.
They know what's going on.
I got a
It's
warning
part of
from
the
a
game.
ref against Westerville Central. We were having the old fumbles, our wideouts and stuff, and our quarterback liked to throw a couple interceptions. I'm not going to say too much about that one.
All right. I got you.
Still
One of-
tilted.
Yeah, one of their safeties chanted out, "Watch for the fumble, it's coming this play." And after the play, I ran up and I hit him. I called him, female dog.
Yeah.
This little kid runs over to the ref right in front of me, and he goes, "76 was talking to me. Throw him out. Throw him a penalty."
What a
I'm like,
bitch,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, it's a bitch.
I get one chance. Your ass is grass. I'm rolling you.
If you
Become one
pull,
with
wait,
the earth.
you play tackle? Mm-hmm. Do you pull a lot?
Every once in a while, I'm a little slow for pulling
Are you like that? Wait, who pulls the most?
guards.
Guard. Oh,
Guards
that's
are
right.
feeble.
That's right. Do you? Are you guys like do that one like that one guy Fiesel was talking about?
Quentin Nelson.
Yeah, Quentin Nelson. Who
Oh.
like starts screaming every time he pulls.
Troy,
Ah!
Troy, I did it. I got one pull on a screen. And I ran out screaming. It's a fear factor. You gotta let them know you're coming.
Wait, are any of you guys legally allowed to get the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
TJ had a reception this year.
Nice.
and hit off someone's foot and bounced back into TJ's arms behind the line of scrimmage.
Oh shit.
Yeah, right.
Did he take off with it?
Tried. He got negative yards.
Hey, he
probably
caught it.
trying
That's
to
a
find
completion.
out.
That's a
He
completion.
kind of froze for a second. I mean, we all froze because we
Right.
thought the play was dead.
You're like, oh shit.
They were like, huh?
Ethan, if
That's all.
they dialed up a play where you got the ball, what are you doing? That's a house call.
Every time.
Running through.
Never fails. House call.
You turn it up. You turn it in faster than like Tariq Cohen.
Dude,
You're-
I'm the Flash.
He's
You won't catch him.
faster than Christian McCaffrey. Just
I mean,
plowing
4
everyone.
40 the whole way. Never running out of gas. I'm
You
home.
did, and then then you drop in the end zone. Don't get back up.
Pretty much. Might have burnt the ACLs out.
Yeah, you just like feel your legs. You're like, oh shit, my kneecap's in my shin.
I'll
It's
pull a
just
Jordan
non-existent.
Wilkerson.
They got pressed down.
Oh, dude.
Damn, bro, that's sick, bro.
I mean, it's fun.
Yeah.
Practices aren't, but I mean, some practices are, but game times, it's a different feeling.
It's gotta suck to be out there in that heat, though. Like that's gotta add up.
You get used to
2
it.
days.
So, 2 days are
I feel like football in our school is definitely the most hype sport.
Oh,
We're
any school.
100% a football school.
Like for lacrosse, we barely.
I
have
mean,
anyone.
there's some basketball.
Yeah.
There's some basketball schools too.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Besides that-
Darby's volleyball is actually hype.
Yeah, but if you compare that to their football games,
Dude, because their student section is just hype in general. Like Plattfoot's a student section leader.
Darby was a rough one.
Darby was a rough one.
That was a rough
That was a
game.
rough one to watch. But you know,
I was rolling people though.
you have a good
Fiesel
game.
got rolled. I had a pretty good game, honestly. Fiesel got bitched a couple times.
Do you guys like? Because like, I know like some teams like go like out of state for games. Like, have you guys ever gone like out of state at all for anything?
We're not that good. Pick Central went to Georgia, and that's why they're Division I state champs. But
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's just
Is
not
that for
worth
like
the money
national?
for
Was that
us.
national? Like, is there like a national thing?
I don't know what it was for. They went down there and played like the number 1 team in Georgia or something like that.
They get smoked or they win?
They got beat like 28-14.
That's
Not
not
too
bad. Pick Central was good.
They're real good. We
Really?
scrimmaged them. Biggest dudes I have
Oh.
ever seen in my life.
It's got to be the worst thing about it though. Like you're traveling from another state and you just get demolished by a team.
Well,
You
it's
gotta
not-
drive all the way back.
Oh, dude, they flipped.
Yeah, they definitely
That
flew. They got
happened
first
lacrosse.
class. Dude, do you think they're like locker rooms like a Texas locker room?
Oh, 100%. There's no way.
Have they always been good at football?
Pick Central?
Yeah. Or
They
like
started getting good about 5 years ago.
they're fun. I bet next year the funding's about to be crazy, bro. They probably got so much money this year.
Because they beat Elder. And Elder's like top tier, top of the
Yeah.
line recruits.
Was Elder in states? Like state championship?
Yeah, that's who they beat for the state championship.
Elder's I think they're D2 for volleyball. Speaking of we're fucking D2 for volleyball.
I mean, we're D2 too.
I know, but like the difference between like, well, how many divisions are there for football?
7.
Exactly. There's 2 for
Dude,
volleyball.
that division,
Really?
Yeah.
that Division 7's gotta
Hey,
have.
look, we're gonna go all the way
Oh,
this
dude.
year then.
Is your farm like D6?
D7. I mean, it's a different ballgame.
Would you be a dog? Would you be dogging on kids?
I
bro?
mean,
Yeah.
I've got some experience in that. We played a D1 schedule. Like, I took Ty Hamilton on a linebacker blitz.
That'll do you.
You'll see him on Ohio State next year.
All I'm saying, watch out for old Tangy going to states. Dude, D2.
I mean,
No, I'm talking volleyball.
volleyball.
Yeah, dude.
This year?
This year.
This year.
That's gonna be crazy.
Dude,
I
literally.
might come out and support a couple.
Dude, you
Yeah.
gotta come to like the Liberty and Orange game.
Yeah, those are the hype
and
ones.
you can come to our home opener against Berlin.
Oh.
Dude,
Dude, we're gonna fucking.
we are about it.
we are gonna
Dude, they
smoke
talk.
them.
Their middle.
Watch.
Their middle apparently talks hella shit about our team. Like that's what Tyler was saying. I don't even know why. It's
Dude,
embarrassing.
Berlin.
Like I'm so ready to like stomp some kids this season, bro.
Feels so weird because football is the only sport that hasn't played Berlin yet. And I'm pissed.
Why?
We haven't played. We scrimmaged Berlin.
scrimmaged
though. Like
them
this is
and
the first year we
destroyed
played
Yeah.
Berlin.
But I mean, basketball played them. You guys will play them.
Did we beat them in basketball? I hope so.
Probably.
I don't think. I think. They're
Oh,
probably-
actually,
I think
their
our
basketball
basketball.
team
basketball
is
was like a
horrible.
pregame thing. Or
Our basketball.
They're
Their basketball
rebuilding.
team is.
Or like.
Ours is rebuilding because we lost like 6 kids. From Jack.
Yeah, they all just quit. They
And then
all
there's some
really like
suspensions, some failed drug tests.
You'll have that.
Dude, I remember in middle school, I thought we were gonna be state champs in like every sport.
Yeah.
Like,
8-0 football team.
Football team, bro. Except when we lost to Berkshire, our
That was
seventh grade year.
When Fiesel's
'Cause
brother
of
was
Jacob
playing
Moore.
football, that was the greatest year.
No.
Are you sure?
You think the
14
Slade?
and 15 were the
Oh,
greatest
is that
years.
Josh Perry?
No. Josh Perry was 12.
Well, then we got Final Four though that year, right?
We got Final Four 14 and regional finals 15. And
Is that the Slade
finals-
brothers?
No, that was Chris Crum, Jimmy Elmer, Deeb Haber, our quarterback coach.
When Fiesel told us one of the Slade brothers gave him his concussion, I just saw that kid the next day, and I was like, oh my god, I understand how you got that. He's
Yeah.
huge.
It was gnarly.
Huge.
Fiesel got rolled like how I got rolled like a cow. He lifted Fiesel off the ground and spun him in the air. How hard he hit it.
Was it just like you guys were just like running through drill?
Yeah. Like we didn't even have pads on. It was just helmets.
Oh,
Oh my god.
What the
It was
fuck?
2 days.
Oh, damn, bro.
and you just decided to go full blast on him?
Well, I mean, freshman versus a senior.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Mason, do you give? I mean, I know you don't really hit as much, but like, if I'm like at the net, like I'm talking like, if I see a freshman playing back row
they're
defense,
just not good.
I'm taking cutback and
Targeting
I'm
the freshman.
headhunting.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
headhunting.
I mean, when you learn that there's a smaller kid on the line or something,
Yeah.
you're getting rolled.
You gotta know that. You got to get better somehow. I mean,
Yeah.
come on now.
That is true.
If you're just getting demolished, like, there's nothing you can do to get better.
That's true. It's like you want to like if you're 1v1ing people or like practicing against people, like you want to 1v1 people that are better than you, but you're not going to get any better if you 1v1 LeBron James.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
that's
just
I
going
will
to dunk
say-
over you.
My freshman year, me, Fiesel, Toby Wilson, and Landon, someone else, Cole Troyer, got moved up to varsity for the playoff times in the last game. I went up against Slade. Coach Solis said, no one but the freshmen are running scout team. So, we got a freshman scout team out there, and I going up against Jacob Slade, 6'6", 260. I mean, just jacked. 315 bench press. Easy.
Oh my god.
Was that the there's two
Zach's the one that hit Fiesel.
Zach who's the more successful one in college?
Jacob.
Jacob.
He came on a pass rush on me, and I tried to block him. He just picked me up. Nothing. My feet were off the ground. Couldn't do anything about it. Threw me to the side and sacked the quarterback. What am I supposed to do?
You're like, well,
You want to know what Coach Solis says?
what?
You need to hit the weight room. Oh, thanks, Coach.
Yeah, thanks.
You don't say.
Did he take you out right after that?
315 can easily push anyone out of the way.
I mean, Mama didn't raise no puss or nothing. I went right back in, but
guys, I got a debate. Me and Ben have been talking about this. Okay, Ben, if you're listening, it's for you.
Okay.
Hand sanitizer or lotion? What is the better product?
Hand sanitizer, bro. Cures all the germs. But I mean, if you use it all the time, it's just going to lower your immune system.
Like I said, I think they're two different things.
yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
they're too
not-
different to compare.
They're not in the.
one's
No, but
just-
I know. But like, what would you rather if you had to pack something?
Lotion.
See, my hands don't get.
Well, where are we
Exactly.
going?
My hand. No, if you just like, it's not that deep. Just like, what is like what is the better product?
What would you rather use, lotion or hand sanitizer?
I would rather, because
do you-
if my hands are all dried out, dude, I'd rather have dried out.
I know, but
I'd
I
rather
don't-
have good hands.
For me, I
I
don't
can
get
just go
dry
wash
hands that
my
much.
hands.
I don't get dry hands that much. So I like hand sanitizer more.
But you can just go like wash your hands. You can't go put on lotion.
Well, if you wash your hands,
We're talking about
Then
these
you're
two
clean.
products.
Well, no, because
there's no
it-
hand washing. There's no nothing.
yeah, there's no. It's
these
just a
two
quick.
products.
It's just a quick squeeze.
You're
Like
sitting in
that.
class, you got two bottles, lotion, hand sanitizer. Which one are you using?
I'm putting on hand sanitizer.
I'm putting on hand sanitizer in school because I'm not trying to get lubed up in school.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. I feel like
Africans go crazy.
I use hand sanitizer. I use hand sanitizer more than I use lotion.
Yeah.
Oh
100%.
yeah, facts.
But
Especially a good smelling hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
dude, like, oh my god,
Do you
Dan.
remember in like elementary school?
People would
If
have that.
If you had that,
Oh
if you had that Halloween hand sanitizer, you were the
Dude, I had
best
some hand
motherfucker.
sanitizer.
There's a
I had
gingerbread
some-
one that smelled so delicious. Oh,
Bro.
If you had the Halloween one, the red blood one, Baddest
dude,
town.
that's so facts. Oh
Baddest
my god,
kid in town.
that was that. Yeah, that's.
But
100%.
Ethan, which one would you choose though?
Hand sanitizer.
I'm going hand sanitizer.
I mean, I don't use lotion.
Ben takes like 4 showers a day, so like his.
I mean, he wrestles.
Yeah, so his hands
That
get
stuff's
dry.
disgusting.
He's probably taking 100-degree like shower right there.
Yeah, that's how
he's
you dry out
sweating
your skin.
everything.
I'm telling him he needs to take cold showers.
I mean,
Yeah, but that's just not
Yeah,
pleasant.
he's got a sweat.
what I do after games so you don't get as sore, you start hot, and for like the last like 30 seconds, crank it on cold.
That's got to be worse though,
I do
because
the
you're
opposite.
so
Like,
I do it the opposite. You start cold, then go warm because
It always
if
starts
you get
cold,
out
though.
cold, oh my god, that's horrible.
No,
Get
getting
out warm.
I mean, you get out of a hot shower. I'm still cold.
yeah.
Not gonna lie,
yeah, a little bit.
but
Depends on the weather.
I guess.
I mean,
You got a little
wintertime,
breeze coming through the door. I mean,
kind
a little breezy under there.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I forget what I was gonna say though. When you were talking about the
The red blood.
the red blood hand sanitizer. I forget what I was gonna say before that. Fuck.
Okay, speaking of killing germs, how do you feel about this coronavirus?
I mean, coronavirus, I guess.
You don't care for it?
Not really. I mean,
Dude, I think we're fine.
Dude, if Ebola didn't like wipe out
if
people,
Ebola, I mean, what do we have? Like 5 cases of Ebola? And
Yeah,
Yeah.
but Ebola was contained, bro. Like it was just in Africa, like straight up
Well, I mean-
contained. And like in China, like there's so many people in China.
yeah.
Okay, but I mean, China's on the other side of the world.
Dude,
but they're
Yeah, but
they're
we have it here
they
now.
Eat raw
know.
meat.
it's in Miami, Ohio. The University of Miami.
Well,
Dude,
that's not
and,
confirmed now. They're testing.
I know, but like think about this. Mr. Seller was talking about this. Imagine all the parents that if they test positive, imagine the parents calling all of their kids back to Olentangy and Dublin and like Westerville,
Yeah.
and then bringing it back to Olentangy.
That's true.
Boys,
I didn't think about that.
I
we
feel
could
like
we could make international news.
we can make international news. He says.
Well, I'm pretty sure they made a cure, or like they're developing a cure already, and
Yeah.
they still have to test it. But
They clearly haven't played Plague Inc.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. They developed the symptoms too fast, and
Yeah.
they didn't.
You just gotta go with coughing and sneezing. That's all you gotta do.
That's all you gotta
Just
do,
let
and
it
then
take over
do some
the world.
heat and cold resistant, maybe some drug
And you
resistant.
definitely,
How a lot of these like flu things have originated in China is because they eat like raw meat
Yeah.
and stuff. Like,
That's what it
or
got.
the-
It
the
got transferred
avian
from
virus.
never
from an
eaten
animal
sushi.
It wasn't. I think it was like from cattle actually.
Yeah.
But like it was like someone got it on an animal. It was like in an animal market, and it just like jumped from like an animal
Yeah.
to a person.
There was like an avian virus or something like that, and they were eating raw ass birds.
yeah. They'll just eat bats in soup.
Bro, you know.
Oh yeah, I heard it did start in like bat soup or something like that.
You know
I
who
don't know if it
looks,
started there, but
I
that's
don't
like
know
what
if
they're
it's
doing.
true.
That's what the bullet, right?
you know who looks.
Because I feel like that came from bats.
Ebola?
Ebola
Maybe.
I thought Ebola
No,
was in their drinking water.
I thought it. I know it came. It was because some guy like went and drunk out of a stream or something, and that guy was patient zero and spreaded that shit.
Imagine being patient zero.
That would suck.
That's embarrassing.
I mean, you probably won't make it.
Do you think any patient zero has ever made anything?
Yeah.
No, like I mean, like
It's gotta
obviously
be-
like the patient zero of like a common cold.
It's gotta
Not
be like a
within like the
disease that
past
doesn't-
100 years.
It's got to be a disease that doesn't kill you within a week.
That's
or
what I'm
something
saying.
Like that,
Dude,
Because you gotta have time.
you know what? You know what was crazy? The plague.
Oh,
Like
Yeah.
like
there's nothing you can do.
dude, like with the plague doctors and shit like that.
Oh,
like you know what I'm
yeah.
talking
Dude,
about?
those fuckers were retarded. They actually just caused it to spread more.
Plague doctors.
Yeah.
Then them dirty ass rats.
Dude, fuck rats. Rats are so nasty.
Yeah.
Rats.
I can't stand
They
it.
Dude, but
literally are the cause for everything.
I was about to say like the thing dope about it. Plague doctors kind of look dope. They got the they got the cloak. They got like the
They got
fucking
that
crow's
crow's
mask.
mask.
It's like
Crow's
creepy, bro.
mask.
It's like
is
like
very
fucking like
creepy.
unsettling. You're like, whoa, bro.
They-
They're supposed to be the fuck. Excuse me. They're supposed to be the lifesaver, but they look like the
look
Green
like-
Reaper.
yeah,
bro. They look
They
like
had
they're
that
taking
weird
lives.
like bush shit up in that nose, that
Mm-hmm.
long nose that
Yeah,
came out.
they
It was
had
like
the
hollow
stuff
on the
in
bottom,
there.
and they like put shit up. There. It was like some sort of bush.
Probably a filter.
Yeah.
Probably.
Filter the air. I mean, I wouldn't want to breathe in dead body smoke or whatever.
How many? Wait, what plague was that? Was that the Black Plague?
The Black Death or something like it's black. The black.
There's been a
something.
lot of plagues, bro.
Or no, the Black Plague was when we gave the blankets to the Native Americans, wasn't it?
Oh,
Or
No,
is that smallpox?
that's
That might have been
smallpox.
smallpox,
That was
yeah.
smallpox. The black
Black plague.
It was like
is that the thing that is that the plague that killed 2/3 of the world?
yeah.
Yes.
Dude. Well, they didn't have modern medicine.
All I'm saying though,
that's
was
if
like
you
60
think about it,
Yeah.
if you think about how much more populated our Earth would be if those people didn't die, think about
Dude,
that.
what if the government created? Well, it was a created Oh no, it wasn't created virus.
It was just from rats. Rats would just.
Rats.
Well, no,
That's
I'm talking about like
overpopulation of
what if
certain
what
areas.
if what if
Like
the coronavirus was created
by the government.
by the government?
I mean, the
to
Chinese government
purge
would do something like that.
to purge
Sure
a bunch of
they
people.
would.
I don't think so because they're building fucking hospitals like in 6 days now.
Yeah, that's
Dude.
facts. We were talking
Dude,
about
they
that.
pay their people like $3 an hour. They're happy to get paid like $3 or $4 an hour. So like they can just hire so many fucking workers at such a low cost, and they just like kill them all. Like if they die, cool.
The thing is though, like if everyone is only making that amount, then everything's gonna cost a lot less.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Well,
I mean, that's why
I mean,
Chinese
they
knockoffs
always
are so much cheaper.
they're always fucked like that. Like
China's weird, bro.
yeah, dude, China's always had that like mentality though. Like when they were building the Great Wall of China, if you died, they would just throw you in the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would just chuck you in the wall.
Has anyone been up to date with like the Hong Kong shit?
Protests.
Protests.
I don't know. I've been kind of more focused on this Corona, but
Yeah.
um.
Because that's
I
what's getting
think
all the
I don't think
clicks.
I don't think there's really much progress going on. They're not gonna. I don't think the Chinese government's gonna fold.
No.
What was that? Back in the
they're-
90s
they're
when the
just-
first protests were going on?
Have they been, how long have they been going
I feel like it
on?
was more recent when
Well, no,
it
they-
was
they-
violent because they're trying to
'Cause the British
communism
surrendered.
and stuff.
Yeah, because the British finally. Yeah, like
Oh yeah,
they were
no, the
in-
British. It was in the '90s when they became.
Remember, like the dude stood in front of the tanks?
Yeah.
oh,
that was,
some square.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tiananmen Square.
Tiananmen
Yep.
Square, yeah. And if you look that up in China, you don't find that if you look that up in China. Like
is
that is a oh yeah,
100%.
that is it's a race from all. I mean, Hong Kong's different though. Like Hong Kong, it's like more westernized, but like and you'll find shit about it.
Because
But
back when it was in the media, like they were showing every building and everything on the streets was like on fire. People were running
Yeah.
through, just like assaulting the police officers
Crazy.
and stuff. I mean,
it's all about the point of view of the camera, you know.
yeah.
Yeah.
dude, if there's a country, if there's one country you guys are scared of, what is it or who is it?
North Korea.
Definitely Russia.
Nah, I'm not
North
scared
Korea
of
can't
Russia.
really get anything across the Pacific.
Yeah, they can.
I mean,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they were
they're
trying
if
and-
once
but,
they do,
a
they're
lot
gonna
of
be
them- the-
the crazy enough ones to actually do it. Like
Yeah.
Russia is
But I mean,
actually
our
has a
new-
brain
Dude,
to not.
they're-
I'm not really scared of a foreign country because of our defense systems and stuff, dude.
I don't know. Is are the tensions with North Korea even high at all right now?
I don't
No.
think so.
Because they were like here at one point. They've kind of like
It's
no
just
one's
that's what
talking
the
about.
media makes it seem.
No one's
which
talking
is
about
exactly why you don't hear about the thing anymore because no one cares about the Hong Kong protests right now. It's all about the coronavirus.
Yeah, I mean people care. It's just like not nearly as much. Same with you haven't been hearing much about the Australian fires either
Yeah.
right now.
Well, I mean, once the news came out that they were arson and not climate change,
Yeah.
a whole group of people
Yeah,
down the
dude.
drain.
Because they were.
Greta.
Greta Thunberg, kiss my ass.
What was crazy about that though is they used to have like controlled like arson, so
Well, I mean, they had controlled fires.
yeah,
not controlled
well yeah,
arsons.
whatever. But they did that so the brush
Yeah, and the government
dry
cut
land.
it out or whatever.
Yeah, so then once they did that, the whole land got to get like so dry, and then since it was all dry, it just got it.
Is there any
People
update?
just
Zach, can you
spread
look that up if the fires have calmed down or something like that? 'Cause I have no idea.
Because I think started with people throwing out cigarette butts and stuff along the road.
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it was like cigarette butts that.
They've
like,
arrested like 180 people for arson.
Dude,
Last
how
time I
many
checked.
people have died in the fires?
I don't know.
It's
Fire-
how many
I know-
animals. That's what it.
Yeah.
Well, I know,
They're
but-
pushing the animals.
I know. Oh yeah, like the
I don't think
koalas.
we
and
should
shit.
get on CNN. That's fake news.
Well, I know there were fighters who died. American firefighters who died in the fighting the fire, which is sad. Mm-hmm. Helicopter.
From what I'm seeing, is only like 20 since September. 24 people have died, and over 1,000 homes have been destroyed. And it's mostly like on the
Southeast.
eastern side. That's all. getting
Bro,
burned
you
up.
know what's kind of what I'm. This is going to rabbit hole, but like, dude, Yosemite. What happens if that just explodes? Because we're like
I mean, Yellowstone.
or
Yellowstone?
Yellowstone, yeah.
I was like, what?
Yosemite.
I was thinking of Travis Scott's song.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, Yellowstone, because we're due. We're due.
I mean, we're also overdue for a solar flare that would like toast all the not all the electronics, but it would fuck up a lot of electronics.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
It's just shit that happens in the universe. It's gonna.
I mean,
Dude, all I'm saying,
what's the
Yellowstone-
time to be alive?
Yellowstone.
I don't know.
I mean,
if you think
America.
if you think about it, though, it's just a cycle of the world. Like it. I don't know. It doesn't scare me because if that would have happened, life's still gonna continue.
Because like,
so.
didn't they say like the last time that it happened, it was like 2 cycles before or whatever? Like the last cycle just kind of fizzled out.
Well, it's not expected to go off like anytime soon.
Yeah,
it can,
we
but like
are
it's
overdue.
not.
Yellowstone.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, it's not
we did
expected,
a
but
Earth
yeah,
and
we're definitely
space unit.
we're definitely overdue. Dude, that would fuck us up, bro. If it like say hypothetically it erupted, it
would,
we
like, blow up
the
United
cloud
States.
the cloud of like
The cloud
ash,
would fuck up the world.
that-
It would
we-
cool the world. For
we'd go
several
into like an ice
degrees.
age type thing. Like it would freeze a lot of the shit over, bro. Like all the Great Lakes would definitely get frozen
So what we
over.
were talking about was
It's
like,
blocking out the sun. That's such
Yeah,
a
it
thick
basically
ass.
kill most of the crops that we've been.
Oh yeah, it'd kill the crops, 100.
But
percent
I mean, we got you.
But going down the hole if it happens.
But see, the thing is, though, like that ash that kills all the crops actually helps trees later to grow. So,
Yeah,
like,
I mean
it's just
later,
all-
but like right now, what are we about
Yeah,
to do?
but
I know,
like,
but
if
that's
it
just,
kills
like, the
all of our
circle of
food
life.
supply,
Dude, you know what's also crazy? What like the dust, like the ash cloud reminds me of, like the dust or like
Dust bowl?
the dust bowl. Yeah, how that like was wrecking people, bro.
well, they did it to
they
themselves.
did do it to themselves
Because they weren't rotating crops. They were only farming, like, the same thing over and over again.
yeah,
and they
the
weren't
soil
properly
just got
treating the
sucked
soil.
out. The nutrients in the soil just got sucked out of it and it just became a fine powder.
Uh-huh. You couldn't even grow anything.
Yeah,
at
and-
one
because I mean,
point.
Chicago got wrecked, right? Like in like well, everyone got really pretty much wrecked in the Midwest, right?
like, because if you look at Ohio, our soil and stuff, it's real rich and stuff, so that's why we grow corn and soybeans. Because, like, I mean, we're like the #1 producers in the United States for soybeans. So, I mean, our soil is pumping.
Are you growing soybeans?
No, I don't grow anything.
You guys
You
are just
just-
cattle, right?
Yeah. We're beef.
Or beef.
But you have all those
Beef.
acres.
It's hay. It takes a lot of food.
That's still growing stuff.
I mean, it's beef.
Yeah.
We don't sell it or anything.
That's beef, no burgers.
You need like, what, 60 acres
We
of hay?
have
Just for those cattle?
14 acres of hay, I think.
You should get some pigs up in there, make some bacon.
I thought-
oh my god.
Dude.
Actually, my great grandfather.
Pigs don't sell well,
Yeah,
I
my
think.
great grandfather had a pig farm there
pigs.
and a dairy farm.
The pig market
That's
isn't
awesome.
good, is it?
No,
Because of all the vegans?
yeah, and like nowadays you can't make money raising like animals and stuff. Like you have to have like 100 head to like start making money if you want to live on farming. You got to have a lot of animals.
It
Like, you
used
got to
to-
milk and stuff like
When was
that.
the last time farming was bumping?
I would say probably before they invented...
Probably like back in the 60s, like
Yeah.
50s, 40s.
You think all the way, like not
Yeah.
even like.
No,
'Cause
like,
now-
once the 70s rolled around and stuff, you know,
That's what I was gonna say.
a bunch of people moved to cities, you know. So suburban life became popular.
Yeah.
So everyone was
After
moving out of the
World War II.
countries and stuff. And what really hurt the farming industry was the Great Depression. Because people couldn't pay their property taxes
So they
and
just
stuff.
sold it all.
So they sold everything and moved in like a suburban house or an urban city, stuff like that.
I would say, I'm not saying that the Great Depression, but this is probably a factor, is like now you can just grow plants like in warehouses, and then they got like the mass farms with like thousands of animals.
Oh yeah.
And then like,
Like, if you go out west, the cattle barns, dude, cows for as far as you can see.
Jesus. And
It's nuts.
dude, they have like the inhumane ways now, like with the chickens, they just clip off the beaks.
Dude, this is I don't know why I'm just going down a lot. Like I'm just sidetracking a lot, but like, dude, this is crazy. Like we were talking about like how just like we weren't really talking about it, but like how have you seen 1917?
The movie,
The movie?
Oh yeah.
new war movie.
So
It's very good.
the Germans, they went in when they were in Poland, right? Was it in Poland?
I don't know.
Shouldn't 1917.
France?
I think it was
No, it was France. It was France. They're in France.
the trench warfare and stuff.
Yeah, dude, they were going down like the road, and you just see all these dead cows on the side of the road because they knew if they didn't kill them that they would eat them. Like the Germans knew, so they were just popping cows, bro.
Yeah.
It was
They're
it's
not
crazy.
leaving resources for their enemy.
Yeah, dude, it's the same thing as like with Stalin, or was it Stalin who like burnt all the
No, it was,
yeah, he burned all of
or was
his
it
It
Lenin?
wasn't Stalin. It was dude before him in the First World War.
No, Lenin was.
Yeah,
Lenin, it was Lenin.
Because after their revolution and stuff.
Yeah, and then Lenin just burnt. Wait, what was that called? What was that strategy called?
But I thought that was the thing that they got used. The Russians got used against them.
No. The Russians did that to. Yeah, it was in World War II.
Yeah, it was World War II.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Stalin.
Was it World War II?
Yeah, it was. Then it was Stalin. Yeah, so yeah, it was
when
Stalin.
the Germans were pushing them back in their own country, they'd burn the villages as they went.
Yeah, and they wrecked the Germans because the Germans weren't ready for the winter.
Dude,
yeah, the extreme.
The Germans were so retarded for just randomly turning on Russia and making it a two-front war. Like, what the like?
I mean, I'm not.
I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, like,
they
strategically, that's
easily could have won that.
Yeah. That's a bad.
They had a treaty with them not to mess with them, and then they're just like, yeah,
fuck it.
We're gonna come after
Russia
you and take your shit. Like, they didn't know.
Dude, how many people died? Didn't a shit ton of people?
Oh,
Russia,
like 25 million or 30,
Russia was
25 to 30 million. Oh yeah, which is why I get Hitler is bad and stuff, but like that man killed double the amount of people, and like we should like be talking about him on an equal level.
Yeah.
Except I don't know. It's just like the reason I think the reason we talk about Hitler more is because the racial
way he killed him.
Yeah.
Especially like the concentration camps
and stuff like
literally.
What?
We're talking about the overall death count of Russian people killed.
Just like
when they got sent to the gulags.
Look up like a chart of like
Or
the list of the most like countries with the most killed people.
Playing some Modern Warfare over there at the gulags.
Yeah, gulag showers.
Dude, but yeah, back to trench warfare. That shit was crazy. Trench foot nasty as fuck. They just had rats crawling everywhere. They're literally.
That's the thing about trench warfare is it just creates a stalemate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
You're just slaughtering each other.
It's so like.
Do you think there was a was there any? I don't know too much about World War One as much. I mean, I don't really know much about as much really as most people or a lot of people know, but like about World War One compared to World War Two. But like, was there like any way either of them could have won in that trench warfare?
I mean,
was there like any stupid moves that they pulled or anything like that?
It was just a massive standoff. Yeah, like Jack said, and then I think Germany started to go into like massive like debt or something in the first one.
They started losing morals and stuff like that.
Germany.
I mean, if you're just sitting there just shooting like across every day for like 3 years, and then out of nowhere Americans come in fresh, brand new troops.
Yeah. Dude, I wonder what the inflation rate in Germany was after they had to pay.
There was something they took like $1 million to buy like a loaf of bread. Like someone had just a wheelbarrow.
They only like not now, but like maybe 5-10 years ago paid off the World War I debt, like that we like made them pay.
The referendums or whatever they're called.
Well, getting back to World War II, a total of 75 million people died.
Overall.
Estimated.
Yeah, that's overall.
And if we go to like how many on each side, it was like about like 64% Germans, 24%.
Not military deaths.
Just like
it's the same thing.
No, because like Stalin was just killing his own
Stalin
people.
would just send people to work camps and just work them to death.
All right.
Like that's what I'm talking about.
That's some like
40 million
video game
civilians.
shit. Like where you're just like fucking around on like a game and you're just like, I guess we'll send them to death. Like some sim shit, bro.
It's fucked. You're just playing a mass genocide game.
Yeah, just playing like Stellaris.
That's like mass genocide.
Going on Stellaris and like
yeah, that really is, dude. Stellaris is such a good game.
7.42 million civilians killed during the Soviet Union period.
I thought it was more.
I
didn't we learn more in
I thought it was like 10. I thought it was like 10
in Stolas' class.
Yeah.
Because I mean, what was it, like 2 million Jews?
What does it say like what like time period? Is it just like straight up Soviet Union?
Just the Soviet period.
I think that's just civilians though. Like I bet that's civilian. That's not including military. A lot of military was probably killed too.
I'm texting my mom. You guys can keep talking.
Yeah, but yeah, pretty much. Everyone's just getting murdered. What was the Poland? Poland was a lot too. I know Polish was like.
Well, I mean, Polish was a lot of Jewish people too.
Exactly,
and like Stalin had that idea where I mean, if you went against him, he was literally just killing you. Mm-hmm. If you were against his ideas, you were gone.
That's how he got power.
Was there people? What was who was like the most? It was Lenin. Everyone loved Lenin, right? That was like the thing.
Know.
I'm pretty sure like people loved Lenin.
Brainwashed.
People loved Lenin, but then Stalin came in and they thought he was gonna because like Stalin was Lenin's right hand man, right?
Yeah,
he was competing. He was competing with that other dude. It wasn't.
Gorbachev was in the 90s.
Yeah, he was competing with another dude who eventually got murdered.
Yeah, he went to South America, which is true. The Nazis went to South America after World War II.
Did Hitler?
They were in
100%.
Argentina, right?
100%.
There's people that just claim to be Hitler.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
they're
also had
finding
a base
Nazi
in the Arctic.
artifacts in South America.
They also had a base
Really?
in the Arctic,
Yeah.
right?
Are you shitting me?
I thought they had a base in the Arctic or something like that.
Dude,
you don't think
their
he
their
blew out
tunnel.
his brains?
Didn't they have like crazy tunnel systems?
Oh,
yeah.
probably. Think about like that. If you ever played like World War, or not World War, but like COD 2 or 3, when you storm Normandy, and then
Yeah.
or D-Day,
Yeah.
D-Day,
And
then like you just get up there and they have all those trenches underneath, all like the artillery stuff. It's all connected and stuff.
Saving Private Ryan was D-Day, right?
Yeah, the opening scene.
Yeah.
That's a crazy movie.
That is
Dude, he just
crazy.
picks up his arm. He just like starts walking away.
I mean, that is straight shock at its
Dude,
finest.
the best scene in the movie, sniper shot, where he goes
Dude,
through the scope, through the scope, into the eye, bro.
That
You know how
was
hard
nuts.
that's gotta be to do?
Dude, that's
you gotta
nasty.
line that up and then win.
That was some style points.
everything.
Oh yeah, that was some style points.
It's like 20
I was
extra
right.
credits.
They were called gulags.
What?
Gulags, the work
prisons?
camps. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was just playing COD last night.
I was
The
we were on
gulag. The gulag.
One of my favorite CODs was probably World at War. That was just such a good one.
Wait a minute. I'm just realizing this. So that map, Gulag, like Gulag Showers, that's like some fucking prison. I didn't even realize
that's a
that.
prison.
I didn't even
You
realize.
don't remember what was
Russian
that?
prison
Modern
camp?
Warfare.
I'm just putting this together. I'm
They rescued
so
Price from the
stupid.
Gulag.
Oh yeah, that is. Yep.
It was either 2 or 3
It was 3.
when they rescued Price from the Gulag.
Yeah.
Remember, you stormed it as Soap
Or-
and
I didn't play the campaign for.
I think it was 3.
Dude, Modern Warfare campaign was the best overall
don't even think I finished
story.
3.
But Black Ops 1, the best story in one
I love
game.
Black
Black
Ops
Ops 1 story is crazy.
I like
good.
Black Ops 2 story, but I've been thinking about Black Ops 1 story. It's pretty fucking good.
Dude, for me, that's the best
The numbers, Mace.
like first person shooter like story ever. I feel like.
Ever.
after Black Ops 2, bro, they got too futuristic for me.
Yeah, Black Ops 2 is
Insane.
kind of like the end of it. Like, they were right on the edge of
Yeah.
really futuristic.
They did it right because they had like some futuristic stuff, but it was all boots on the ground, and it still like
Yeah.
all made sense and stuff.
I mean,
Black
they had
Ops
some
2 is kinda
modern
fun.
stuff, but it was just like a little bit more technological advancement.
Yeah, it was advancements of stuff we already have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys like Battlefield?
Oh, I love
Battlefield 4?
Yeah.
Love that.
Ethan, do you remember playing Battlefield Hardline?
Yeah, the demo.
Yes, dude.
You could drive the couch in that one.
Yeah. Dude, I remember though, like when we actually got the game, I would this is like my Xbox was in my living room, and I remember the fucking song like whoop whoop. That's the sound of the police. Yeah. We'd be vibing.
Like the first mission.
We'd be vibing in the car and just like the fucking going. I mean, I don't know like compared to other. But I liked
12
Battlefield.
gauge on that.
I like Battlefield Hardline.
Insane.
Dude, the demo was so lit.
It was good.
The demo was so lit because it was like cops and
The
robbers.
regular game just got kind of repetitive.
Yeah. I like the cops and robbers part of it.
Yeah, it's like it was like Siege kind of. It's like kind of like Siege.
Yeah.
vibe.
That
That's
was
why I
like the
Siege.
first cops and robbers game that like I knew of. Because like there's not too many games like it.
Black Ops 2 custom games, cops and robbers though. Come on now.
Michael Myers on Black Ops 1.
No, that's pretty nice.
I think that's my favorite game, custom game mode.
Cops and robbers.
That's the
Fucking
funniest
cops
shit
and
ever.
robbers.
Like the cops would just be in the red house, and then the robbers would just ring their door.
No, the cops were in the blue house.
Dude,
robbers
always
were
throw
in
the
that.
smokes.
And then
Always throw the
you throw the
smokes.
smokes. They'd be like, "Hey, get down! Who's a hotboxer? Who's a hotboxer?" Yeah.
Got a more.
Dude, and then Kibble would get like whenever Kibble played, he'd get targeted, bro.
Alright, speaking of Black Ops 2 and Kibble, you remember when we were playing, like, one in the chamber and the fucking plane flew over Kibble's house?
Oh, fucking
plane
there! I was streaming.
I have the video.
Oh, was I streaming?
Yeah, I think it was you.
Okay, yeah, I think I was streaming, and then like we were playing Trouble in Terrorist Town.
It was you and Gage.
Dude, that's a good
And
game.
Kibble
mode.
was
And then
Bro.
Kibble, I killed Gage, and I said Gage was like, he's like, oh, ah! And I was like, I started laughing, and then, dude, Kibble lives like right next to an airport, and like the plane flew over. It sounded like a fighter jet, just like
It was
flying.
in the mic,
He's
like, it wasn't just a
And, like,
small
and Gage was like, holy fucking plane flying over.
airstrike.
And I that's like one of the hardest times I've laughed at, like during Call of Duty. So,
Have you guys ever seen like a U.S. jet fly over you? or fly like, anywhere in the sky.
At my farm, the Coast Guard flies like the Blackhawks. And
Yeah, they've had Blackhawks fly around here.
I've seen those a few times.
Dude, the Ospreys are nuts.
Those are
to
sweet.
see those flying through the air and you're just out in the middle of nowhere.
I hear that those have like a lot of problems though, like with just their mechanics and stuff.
Well, I mean,
flying.
it's a hydraulic rotating engine.
Yeah.
Like,
so
something's got to go wrong there. That's too many pieces to be moving with just 2 cylinders.
But I mean, if you think about it, that is like a perfect plane.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Like, if they could, like, better engineer it, it'd be nuts.
Yeah.
Well, Jack, you were saying that the Russians have like a almost Mach 5, right?
Yeah, there's like, that's like the new race now for arms is Mach 5 because that's basically at the point where you can't even take it down with an anti-missile or something like that with a SAM missile.
That is nuts.
Ethan, how you feel about the Space Force Trump launched?
Dude, I'm the next Master Chief.
I think it's badass.
It is badass.
And it's like, it's good that we're being prepared. Like, we're looking forward.
But I mean, the actual thing about it's like the satellites and like defense systems.
I mean, yeah, dude, we own like a good majority of the satellites, right? Like, we own
a lot of them.
Most of
We're
them.
gonna have like an orbital cannon.
So like,
there's like probably just under like 500 satellites or something
and
like that,
dude,
I think.
that's what Gage was like telling me. Like, if someone launched a missile at us, we would just be able to intercept it with the fucking satellites and just send it back at it, bro.
I mean, I think it was Reagan with the Star Wars thing or whatever.
Yeah, Reagan.
Remember learning about that?
Yeah, I did a
They
presentation.
100% did that.
So they're
Dude, that's what it was.
As soon as they try and launch them, bro, they're just gonna shoot it with a laser.
Reagan's was like his Star Wars initiative, which was anti-missiles. Like, the satellites would like hack into the missiles and just like it wouldn't necessarily send them back, like we were saying, but like it would just shut them off. Yeah.
So the U.S. has 502 active satellites. Russia has 118 and China has 116.
Yeah, we are up there.
Wait.
How many things
Exactly.
Wait, Jesus Christ.
It's like crazy.
Wait, say that again.
502 active satellites within the U.S., 118 for Russia, and 116 for China. There are that many things flying around the Earth.
That is nuts.
And we got, dude, think of, what is it? It's either
They don't have to be that
Saturn or like Jupiter or something. They got like 30 plus moons, I think.
Like over 60.
I think Jupiter.
Yeah, 60. Like, that's crazy. That's so many natural satellites.
Well, then they also have that damn asteroid belt, so I mean, any asteroids could be mistaken for a moon if it's big enough.
Yeah, but particles, the rings or whatever.
No, those are asteroids.
Saturn?
No, the asteroid belt's about like 5 inches thick, maybe. We learned in Earth and Space. You don't remember that?
I'm pretty sure Saturn's rings are just like particles. Like the asteroid
when they're
around there.
The asteroid belt, dude, if you send something through it, they're so spaced out that there's almost no worry.
Wait, is that in between Earth and Mars or Mars?
No, asteroid belt
Between
way
Mars
out
and
there.
Jupiter, where most of the
No, there's definitely an asteroid belt past Mars.
Yeah, Mars and
dude,
Jupiter.
the asteroid
right
belt's way
between
out there. It's way out there, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, if we're
It
talking
contains
space,
millions of asteroids in between Jupiter and Mars.
How many?
Millions.
A lot of millions.
Well, there's also millions of space to do that, though.
Yeah.
Look up the asteroid belt, or is that actually it?
Have you guys ever
What
seen
is-
like
this
the
is what it
falling
says.
stars at night?
Oh, those
I've
are
never
just
seen
meteorites.
one
Well, no, but have you like ever seen like
No.
the comets or whatever flying? At my farm one night,
Dude.
my dad rented out a cabin for a few months after my parents got divorced. We were sitting out on the porch of this cabin, you know, out in the middle of this hayfield. The dude that built it, I mean, no one was around. No one. And we're sitting there with one of my uncles, and out of nowhere you just hear. You look up and there's just a rock flying through the sky with a blue tail just fizzling out, and it just stops.
So, can you see the whole Milky Way galaxy from your farmers? There's still too much light pollution.
That's yeah.
Because I
honestly
wouldn't.
don't know what
I
it
would
looks
want to see.
like.
That would be really cool.
I feel
Because
like you probably could. You
I
probably
want
could.
to go there just so I could put it into perspective and see it for myself. Like, yeah, you really don't know.
That would make you feel. I feel like if you see that, that would make you feel
How
so
do you
small.
see the whole
And
Milky Way galaxy?
But that's
in
like,
a minute?
I think that's like, for me, that's like a healthy thing.
'Cause, I mean, nights here, you know, light pollution.
Oh,
and
you
stuff,
can't
may
see
like
shit.
5 or 6 stars.
Yeah.
Down there,
Keeps
dude,
you on
the
though.
sky is lit up.
Dude, what if
So sad.
maybe some people who are just fucking like too like like have too much of a big head just need to look up at the sky and just be like, dude, like maybe
city
like
people
chill them
need
out,
Flat,
you know?
flat Earth people piss me off because it's like
Clearly see the
how is Earth flat and then like Jupiter, Mars, they're round? Are you telling me that Earth is the only planet in the solar system that's flat?
I've never even thought about that. Do they think it's flat? Do they think the other things are flat?
Dude,
I don't know.
Some
They
of them
think the sun's
some of them
flat?
think that the Earth is the center of the universe, that the sun's revolving
Still?
around us.
No,
We broke that theory in like the 1700s. Like, get over
Or
it.
some people think it's just like a lamp in the sky.
Yeah.
Like,
We're
come
sitting-
on now.
We're sitting in someone's room right now.
Dude, what if we?
I got one. I got one.
Hey.
So you know how bacteria is in your body, right? They don't see anything else. As far as they're concerned, your body is the whole universe.
Yeah.
Like,
What if
we're just that small.
Dude, that's what we're saying. What if our universe is just an atom in another universe, and they're an atom in another universe, and it just keeps on fucking
Holy
going, bro?
shit, my mind is exploding.
I don't know about. No. I'm just saying it's just a theory, bro.
Yeah.
Like, think about. I like your theory better. I never thought about that. What if we're just a bacteria in another person's
Yeah.
body?
It's got to be crazy though. That's got to be crazy though
Because like the cells and
space-
stuff would be like,
Well,
these
we're
are
not that
cells.
we're in another body. We're just in something that's
Like, the
much
planets
larger.
are cells.
Dude,
We're just in something
planets
larger.
are
Well,
atoms.
dude, because bacteria can. Think about this. Think about this. Bacteria can grow, right? Or like it can grow. The universe is always expanding.
That is true.
So what if it's just like if it's just expanding, but it's like so insignificant that like the growth and it just takes so long like in their time, bro. And we're just,
That's gotta be
just
impossible.
I got this
Because
one
then
for
are you
you.
telling me that bacteria
Bro,
is
but
going
what
to
if it's
war,
like
shooting shit down?
Are
and
100
stuff?
years? Like, you know how like a
You never
fly only
know.
lasts like a day or whatever? Like a fly's
That's
lifespan's
like a
like
week.
a day?
Like a week.
a week or whatever?
Yeah, but it.
What if
nothing.
like we're flies and like to someone else?
Oh yeah.
Like, there's a
dude,
bigger force that is like,
dude, there's aliens out there. Let me tell you what.
100%.
There's 100%
dude,
life.
there's
out
no
there.
way there's nothing else. There's just not possible.
Dude, wouldn't it be hype if an alien landed in Ethan's farm?
Dude, rednecks are the most
Hey.
sightings.
All I'm saying though is like there's aliens out there, but like there's definitely not sentient one. They're like there's not going to be sentient ones out there all the time, and like there's going to be civilizations that have already like fallen and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So like
Oh, dude,
you just have to get lucky to where in the 14.6 billion years that this universe has been around that
It
we're in
lines
the
up.
same time and that we're smart enough to like be able to like,
Comprehend.
recognize it and comprehend it. And there's got to be another planet that's capable of going across the whole like galaxy if we're in the same galaxy.
Wait.
Like there's a ship that just
Because
flies across.
think about
We're going
think
to light
about
speed,
it.
baby.
You know how like we're like a nuke could end us like any time. Like if we went out to like a nuclear war, that would just be the end of us like that. Even though we've
Yeah.
spent
100%
like,
Earth extinct.
even though we spent 4.5 billion years on the Earth. So that means that within our time now, there has to be another another civilization that's advanced enough and
Dude.
lives at the same time who's like already not
Dude.
got peace, but like stuff like that.
Bro, think about this. Those civilizations that are more advanced, what if they have weapons that make nukes look like grenades?
Oh yeah.
Well, I
Dude,
mean, each galaxy
that can
has
just
heavier elements.
Destroy.
Heavier elements.
Also,
Destroy
another thing I
planets.
really want to, I thought about this too is when we go to other habitable worlds, they're going to be so different, dude. The gravity is going to be different almost on every world
Atmosphere,
that we go
pressure,
to. Atmosphere, yeah, pressure. how
Oxygen
life
levels.
is just-
There might not even be oxygen on. Wait, is
Yeah.
there? I mean, they're just gonna
Well,
be
I
a completely
mean-
I
different
mean, that's
thing.
how they're
A
trying to
habitable
go to Mars
world
and
without
stuff,
that
and they're
oxygen.
like,
Mars is cold.
Yeah, Mars is cold. Did you know that one?
You like that
Actually
one?
did.
You like that one?
That one
That
pisses
is
me off, dude. And they also have a northern
North and
polar.
South Pole.
If we go to Mars ever, would we make our own civilization like inside like a dome? You think?
I think it'd have to be underground.
I think
No, you could.
'Cause you think about the
100%
UV.
put it in a dome.
The
It's either
UV though, the ultraviolet.
I know, but, like,
radiation
if
would
we're-
just
definitely,
cook you
like,
up
that
is
without the
true.
atmosphere.
But then how would we get on to like Mars without getting cooked in the first
Have
place?
you guys seen that show Mars? It was like it was an awesome show, and it like basically used real science to do that. And what they did in the show was they actually built like a dome underground.
it's gonna take us like
because of the
There's no
we're
way.
gonna have to evolve to actually be sustainable, like to just like go out like we're doing now on Earth. Like
We're gonna, dude. What if we just like before we know the Earth, like if we know Earth's about to die, we send like a couple hundred years in advance.
Some
Or,
sleeper
no, it would have to
ships.
be a couple thousand.
Cryo
It would definitely be. It would have to be a couple
Cryos.
thousand, bro. If we want to evolve, we send just like like a couple thousand people over there into
Oh
Mars.
yeah, you only need 1,000 probably to repopulate a whole world.
I know, but then they just chill there, and they evolve. And while we're chilling on Earth, then there's Mars people.
Martians.
Dude, yeah. But we'd have to. I feel like we'd have to send. Would we send young people? Like, would we send babies?
Oh, 100%.
So they don't know. So they don't know. But obviously there would be overseers and stuff like that.
You would have to. It would have to be like the first and
It'd have to be
the,
like cloning.
the first like 5 generations are there only to establish it, like to establish the
You definitely
world
have
for
to like
later people.
overseers repopulating overseers to
I
like,
feel like
give
it'd
the
have to be
overseers the
cloning,
knowledge of what's
You'd
happening.
have to have,
dude. A lot of planning would
needs
have to
be
go into that one.
spontaneous. You can't just have someone like just be born and then nurture them and do all this because you have too much other shit to worry
Well,
about.
no,
Okay,
dude.
think about this. Would it be more efficient to keep the knowledge that they came from Earth to the babies? Because would they even be able to comprehend that? Like, they're out there with all these advancements, and we got nothing but like.
But like,
I feel like
how did like
education-
the first people?
They would.
start
I feel like they would educate them. They would educate them, and they would put. I guarantee you, this is what they would do. They would like not really brainwash, but kind of like
They
put
would just-
propaganda in their mind that they're the last hope for like
Yeah.
civilization, like
Bro,
the human
like-
race.
like a
Like you
Fallout
guys are
situation.
saving us,
Yeah,
and that's gonna get them
definitely
pumped up.
like a Fallout.
And then look, dude, what if there was a revolution on Mars, and there was just this fucking overthrow Mars?
Intergalactic war, baby.
That's Star Wars, baby.
Master Chief coming.
Do you think if there were to be Mars, that the Earth and Mars would go to war ever?
Dude, they'd have to.
I feel like
like
we're not gonna want to go to Mars. Or we're not gonna want to go to Mars unless we need to. I feel like though.
If you go to Mars and don't immediately establish a government, there's gonna be anarchy.
Dude, that's,
If you- if there's a shitload of
I mean,
people-
it
Dude.
depends on like tribes and stuff.
there's gonna be a lot of argument on what kind of government would work. Like, cause like you got to think about it, like not all countries are on board with
It's
democracy,
gonna have to be the people who populate it then.
which is
It's going to be America, and I'll tell you why. Because we have the Artemis program, which is to build a space state. Like this is actually what we're doing. Is going to
Stevens,
build,
baby.
build a space station on the moon so we can launch out farther,
well.
farther
explorations. And
Yeah,
stuff.
to other planets. Because that's what they're doing right now.
Yeah, it's called the
Artemis
Artemis
program.
Going to the moon.
Who's head of
then
that?
to Mars.
NASA.
I think they're bringing NASA back.
NASA is a break.
It is-
what's Elon Musk doing with
Jones right
SpaceX?
there.
Yeah, whatever happened
What's
to
happening?
SpaceX?
SpaceX still going down.
Yeah.
They're still going down. They're still trying.
Dude, they're
Dude,
messing with rockets.
Trump,
that come back.
Trump
and
really
land
fucking.
itself.
Trump loves Elon Musk, bro, and he thinks he's like one of the most important people in the world.
Oh
right now.
yeah, dude.
Which
I mean, he is.
Because he's the person
He's
who
developed
gets
so much.
everything, and he
He's
has the
developed
money
so
to do
much
it.
new technology. And
Do you
stuff.
think he's on the spectrum?
Maybe.
I don't know.
But
Because I feel like a lot of smart.
think about this though.
He
Like,
broke the spectrum.
he really
He's so
just
smart.
sent a was it a Tesla? He sent a car into space with a guy
He
in
sent
it
one of
just
his
to
favorite
orbit.
cars to space, and it came back and landed itself.
Yeah.
It self drove and shit.
No, it was
No.
a rocket. It came up,
Oh.
and then it just like came back down and landed itself on an aircraft carrier or something.
Yeah, they developed the technology to
nuts.
re-land, so
That
they
is
can
nuts.
He is so
reuse the
crazy,
targets.
bro. He's-
That is nuts.
The
He
rockets.
could be the key, bro. He could be the key, dude. He needs to make kids right now with like some crazy smart girl. He needs to make so it's just fucking
Bro, find
Mega
out-
Musk.
Find Albert Einstein's
His genes gotta
kids.
be insane.
Dude, yeah, where are Albert Einstein's kids?
They're probably
I haven't
just
thought about that.
They're probably I don't know. They're probably smart. They're definitely smart.
We need to clone Elon.
Sometimes the kids just like don't live.
Yeah.
It's crazy because like you can have like a really smart dad, and then like the kid can be even smarter. But like a lot of the time, it's like it's not. They don't really live up to hype. You know what I'm saying? Like and there's not a lot
kids,
of
dude. Basketball kids.
basketball
They
kids.
almost never live up to hype.
I mean, there's a like Clay Thompson's dad, like Michael Thompson, I think was his name. Curry's dad.
He did better.
Curry's better than his dad.
And Seth is probably better than his dad. Would you say?
No, I think Dell was better than Seth.
Seth was the younger child.
But still, I don't know. It's
Doesn't love this much.
it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to like live up to expectations.
Oh yeah.
Especially if your dad's like Michael Jordan or something, bro.
That would suck because your whole life not that you're preparing.
You're always in the spotlight.
Yeah, you're
Exactly.
Like, no matter what
You have a lot of
do,
pressure.
You're in the spotlight and in the shadow at the same time.
You're gonna
because
get
every-
criticism for like anything you do.
Exactly what Sam just said. You have too much pressure on yourself to become what your dad was. So you're
need to,
just
like,
trying your
focus.
hardest, and like you can't. do
And that's maybe not even what you want to do, but you're just like
You're
because
like
your dad
forced
did it.
into it.
Yeah, it's like a traditional economy.
I think we might need to wrap it up because this one's getting a little long.
We started at 4:45. It's 6:06.
Longest podcast. That was a good.
We're going in deep.
We went
All right, guys. Ethan, thank you for coming. Hopefully, we can have you on in the future.
It's an honor.
If you guys watch this deep, you guys got something. This is crazy.
We gotta have more talks like this though on the podcast.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
This is like interesting because we're all like.
Dude, we all just raged off.
Yeah.
That's like 20 minutes.
We literally just
off.
like made it.
We will see you guys in the next episode. Yeah.
Also, I hope the audio was a lot better. Not robot time.
Yeah, let's hope. Pretty good. All right.
All right, we'll
Punch
see you
it out,
guys later. Punch us
All right,
out.
see you, boys.
Punch it out. Don't punch it. There you go.